What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy. If you don't know, now you know. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I am doing this cute like summer festival spring look using Juvia's Place palette. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure that you stay tuned. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, make sure that you stay tuned. Alright, so first I'm using the Juvia's Place palette, masquerade palette, and I'm going in using the color Burkina. I'm going to be placing that all in my transition area as my transition shade. Since it's the same color, basically the same color as me, you want to get it as close to your skin color as you can when you use a transition shade. It does help with blending. I'm just doing the same thing with the other eye, and again I'm using the shade Burkina. Alright, so now I'm going in using the shade Zobo. It's like this really pretty purplish, maroonish color. I'm just placing that all into my crease and just blending as I go. Alright, so I'm just using a smaller blending brush just to place that like more directly into my crease. The brush I was using before was a little bit more fluffy just for like the smoke effect, but I am going to go in and make that a little bit more darker. And you can always build up with color, so just make sure that you start with less and then you can build up if you need to. Alright, so now I'm going in with Makeup Revolution Concealer, which I'm so excited about. It's actually my first time trying it. And I am just putting that on the center of my eyelids, just as a base for the color that I'm about to use. I'm just blending that in. I'm not going to set this. I'm just going to blend it there, like literally just patting it onto my eyelid. And then after this, I will place my eyeshadow. Alright, so now I'm going to go in using the color Zola, which is like to die for, pretty blue color. And I'm just going to be placing that using a flat brush all in the center of my eyelid. And you can like see how pigmented this was. I believe this palette was like $25 at Ulta, so like major still, like I'm definitely going to be buying more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and use the shade Molly. And it's this like really pretty teal color, just to place that towards the center or front of my eyelids, as well as to blend out the two colors that I was using for the crease as well as for the center shade. Alright, so now I'm just taking a smaller brush, and I'm actually going to go ahead and use this brush to blend out or blend everything together. I'm actually taking a little bit of that Zobo color as well as mixing it with the Molly, so that way it can blend and it's not looking like non-blended. You want to make sure that you're always blending your colors together, but not too much to where it's like looking all crazy. And then now I'm just going in and adding a little bit more of the Zobo color, again, just to blend everything out. All right, for face, I'm going to go in using the essential oils that I had my friend make me. She's bomb. I'm just going to put this all over my face because I have super dry skin and I like my skin to be super moisturized before I put any foundation or anything on. And I use this instead of a primer for the most part. Now I'm going in with the Milani Conceal Perfect Foundation. I will make sure I list what color I'm using below or what shade. I'm just placing this all over my face. And then I'm going to go in using a beauty blender, beauty sponge to blend that out. This is sped up, so remember to blend, and take as long as you need to. I swear, like, this was like 2 minutes of me putting my foundation on, but it's super important to blend. That way it looks as natural as possible. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the shade C12. I'm placing that towards the my inner cheek under eye area, I'm sorry. And then I'm actually going to go in using the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer, which is a slightly darker shade. And I'm going to place that on the outer cheek area or under eye because I don't want too much highlight, but I do want a little bit towards the inner areas of my under eye. Also placing a little bit on my chin, and then I'm just going to go in with a beauty sponge to blend everything out. Alright, so immediately after, I'm going in with my fave Fenty Beauty Setting Powder in the shade Honey, and I'm placing that all under my under eye, as well as I'll be placing it on my cheekbone area just to carve that out a little bit more so you can look snatched. I'm placing that under my chin, or on my chin, and then as well as on the bridge of my nose and the top of my forehead. Again, the concealer right here is to carve out your cheekbones. It just makes them pop a little bit more. If you're trying to go for like a really high glam, cute look, then you should do this step. If not, you can skip it. Totally up to you. I'm just a little bit extra, so. Alright, so now I'm going in for contour using the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso. This is my favorite contour because it actually contours my melanin skin, but and I love cream contours. They're like my fave. But I'm going to go in with a slanted brush and just place this all along my cheekbone area. I do like a 3 on my face, which I actually got from Kim's makeup artist, as Kim Kardashian, as well as Kim. She does like a 3 on her face, and so I started doing that and I really like it. But I'm just placing that like kind of above my forehead, under my chin, as well as on my cheekbone area. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more, and I'm going to take a smaller like blending brush, and I'm just going to carve out this nose, and we're going to get it snatched, boom. So I'm basically just following my line, that's already on my nose, like your bone structure that's already there. You don't want to change it too much because you don't want to look crazy, and you don't want this area to be too dark or too carved out. You want it to look as natural as possible, so that's why I use like cream contour, and I'm not using like a super harsh powder or anything like that. And I am going to go back in later and blend everything out, so don't worry. So now I'm taking a little bit more of the setting powder and just placing that more towards my nose area. This does help carve out your nose and just make it look a little bit more snatched than it would. Again, if you're going for a more natural look, you don't have to do this step, but I am today. I'm now going in with the It's My Ray Ray palette and using a powder contour just to set that cream. I'm going in using the shade Brownie. And if you haven't copped this palette from BH Cosmetics, you really need to. I've been using it as my holy grail for forever. And It's My Ray Ray is actually coming out with another palette in like the next 2 days. So I'm so excited. But yeah, this contour and palette was bomb. So next, I'm going to go ahead and I'll be going in doing the under eye. I'm going to go in using the brown shade that I started using for my transition shade, and I'm just going to place that on both under eyes. Okay, so I'm also, like I said, just placing that transition shade under my eyes. I'm also actually going in with a little bit of that maroon color that I use for the crease. And I'm just placing that under my eye as well, just to darken that up. I love me some under eye shadow. Couldn't live without it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and brush off the setting powder that I was using a fluffy slanted brush. I'm just wiping that all off. You want to make sure that you don't have any left on your face, because then your face is going to be dry and it's going to look all chalky, and you don't want that. Alright, now I'm going in with for blush, I'm using Makeup Revolution blush palette. I'm going in with the rosy peach pink color, and I'm just using a stipple brush to place that all on the apples of my cheek, and then I'm just going to go up a little bit, but not too much. I'm going to keep that blush mainly on the apples of my cheek. Now going in using Makeup Revolution highlight palette, which is so bomb. Oh my gosh, it's so bomb. This is like $7. I'm going to go in using the darker highlight right here, which is bomb.com. I'm just going to place that all on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to place that on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, on the top of my forehead, and then on top of my lip area. Alright, so now I'm going to go in using that same highlight and and putting a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes just to make it pop. I'll now be going in with Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Since I'm wearing lashes, it doesn't really matter what type of mascara I'm using, but a good drugstore mascara, you can never go wrong. I'm just going to coat my eyelashes with that before I put my fake lashes on. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this eyeliner pencil. This is like a really pretty teal color that kind of matches what's on my eyes. So I want to put that all in the waterline just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going to go do my eyelashes. I'll be right back. All right, lashes on. Now I'm going in with the lip liner pencil. This is actually from Wet n Wild. And it's like a brown color. There's not a color on it anymore because I've used it so much, or like a name on it, but it's just Wet n Wild and it's the brown shade. And I'm just lining my lips with this before I gloss my lips because I am going to do a gloss today. Alright, so now I'm going to go in using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, which is my go-to gloss, and I'm just going to gloss my lips with that. I didn't want to do too much on the lips because I did go crazy in my eyes, so. And now I just want to do some faux freckles. I think they're really cute, and I don't know, I just wanted to do them. So I'm just using that same lip liner that I was using and just placing little dots all over my face. They kind of resemble faux freckles, especially in pictures, so yeah, you can skip this step if you want, but I think it makes the look all come together. Alright, so I'm pretty much done. Just going to go ahead and spray my face with setting powder using the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. And yeah, I'm pretty much done, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this look. I thought it was super fun, super springtime, super festival if you want. I wanted to do something different because I really never do color. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know if you like it. And don't forget to follow me on Insta. Alright, y'all. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I hope this was easy for you guys to recreate. If you do recreate it, make sure that you tag me in your post so that way I can see it. But thanks so much for tuning in, and make sure that you subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you can see when I post next. Thank you. Bye.